Hello, everybody. Welcome to this webinar brought to you by Bursa Malaysia Derivative and managed by our company, LifeChamp. Today, our webinar's title is The Easiest Way to Start Your First Trade Using the Derivatives Trading Simulator. So welcome everybody to this webinar. My name is Shen Chu. I'm the moderator for this session. Now, before we begin, just help us to understand you better. Now, how many of you here are beginners in futures trading? And how many of you here are experts in future trading? So maybe you can type the number of years as an indication, number of years in futures tradings that you have conducted before. For example, if you are totally new, you type 0. Okay. If you have 10 years of trading experience in futures, then you type 10. Okay. So write in the chat box and let us know. Okay. So we can understand you better and tailor the program to your understanding. All right. Wow. Bentley wrote 40. 6 months. Okay. Okay. We have one veteran here. Okay. 10 years. Most of you here have very little experience. So like the title suggests, right? Start your first trade. So I guess that most of you here have zero experience yet, but don't worry, you're at the right place because today we're going to share with you how do you do virtual trading using the derivative trading simulator for you to gain practical experience in trading the futures. And then we're going to share with you what is derivative virtual trading challenge that will enable you to put your skills into practice and possibly be in the running of some cash prizes. Before we begin, disclaimer. So whatever we share in this webinar is only for educational purpose. So in no way that we give any recommendation for you to buy or sell any listed derivative that we mentioned here. So if you decide to make any investment or trading decisions, you're 100% responsible for all your trading decisions. Now, allow me to introduce our first speaker today. We have two speakers who are going to grace our webinars tonight. And the first speaker is Ms. Susan Loh. Now, Ms. Susan is currently attached with the Commodity Derivative Product Development Team at Bursa Malaysia Derivative. She'll be responsible for improving and expanding the commodity product offerings of the exchange. Susan joined the industry in the year 2017 as a futures broker representative before joining Bursa Malaysia Derivative in May 2021. She graduated from Singapore Institute of Management with an honors degree in finance and economics. So hello, Susan.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm very happy to have you here.
All right, good to have you here. So without further ado, let me hand over the session to you.
Okay, let me share my screen. So hi again, everyone. Okay, I'm very happy to be here, to be introducing this derivatives trading simulator. So this is the derivatives trading simulator page. When you click on the link, right, you'll see this page. So may I know if anyone has a login to this derivatives trading simulator already? So please just give a thumbs up or just comment in the chat box. Nice. We've seen some participants already. Apparently many already logged into this this platform. It's good to know that. Thank you. Okay, so for those who haven't logged in before, okay, this is the Bursa Malaysia Bursa Marketplace. So just type this Bursa Marketplace in your Google browser. Yeah, it's probably on the first on the search. So if you get to this page already, go to the tools and find derivatives trading simulator. After you click, you'll come to this page. So what is this derivatives trading simulator? We call it DTS about. It is a free paper trading platform where you can practice, learn how to use the platform, get comfortable before you actually go to a real life trading. So here you get paper money so that you can test your skills and then just get used to the platform first. So we always say that know what you are trading, know what is the financial instruments before you actually start trading. And also we also need to know what is your tool, how to use your tool before you start trading. So yeah, if you haven't had an account, just click the start now and fill in everything. Or if you have already, just click here to go to the DTS platform. So yeah, I'll go to this platform. So if you haven't played around yet, well, when you open, right, some tabs might be preset already. So in this session, right, I'm going to delete everything and open the important tabs. Then we can go through together to learn how to maneuver around this platform. So I'm going to delete everything first. This is actually a very nice platform to use because it's a very, very simple. Most people can really know how to use it by just clicking everywhere, play around. So this simulator is actually very convenient and good for beginners to play around the platform before they actually bank in the real money and start trading. Okay, so let's start with our first topic, understanding your trading screen. So don't be frightened, you see an empty screen. So all the tabs are easily available here at the left-hand side. So first, you may try the default workspace, but I would prefer to click on the tabs one by one to open the tabs that I like. So usually I would like to open the quote monitor first. So what does the quote monitor do, right? So it is the first thing. It's the first thing you want to see in your trading platform because it actually shows you all the products that you want to trade and what is the current market status now. It allows you to have an overview of what are the prices of all the products that you're seeing. So when you open this tab, right, the first thing you want to do is add products. So let me show you the easiest way the most efficient way to add products. So if you move your cursor to the first row, right, you see this this search instrument lookup here. So try not to use the instrument lookup here because yeah, it doesn't do much. I personally prefer to use this one, the small one here. Just click on it. And you'll see all the products, all the BMD products available on this page. So yeah, a lot of BMD products. So usually we'll trade the most popular products. It's either the FCPO, the palm oil contract, or the FKLI, which is the futures for the KLCI index. So maybe you can show me. Do you prefer to open the crude palm oil contract first or the KLCI contract first? So anyone? I'll choose the contract with the first comment. Okay, let me see which one's the first one. CPO. Okay, thank you, Jeremy Liu. So okay, I will try the CPO contract first. So the most efficient way, right, it's actually not adding contracts directly from the contract lookup. I personally prefer to memorize the code first. So the code for this FCPO is MPC. So remember MPC. Then we can close this tab already. Just click anywhere to close this tab. Click on the instrument section and type MPC. Then it will show you all the available contracts of the crude palm oil. So you just choose that. So usually the palm oil contract, right, the most active for retail traders, we want to trade the most liquid contract, means the contract with the most volume, so that it's easy, the bid ask is near, so it's easy to get in the market and get out of the market. So we try not to do the spot month. Spot month is usually for the physical delivery guys. So we skip the spot month. We start from the second month. And we want to start from the second month, open the second month first, MPC. Yeah, click on the second month. And then you move on to the third month and the fourth month. Yeah. The reason I open so many months at one go is because that we can see what's the price difference, so we can gauge the market better. And secondly, also want to compare the volume. So if we open these 3 months, right, we can actually observe which is the most active month, because sometimes during the rollover period, sometimes the 4th month will be more active than the 3rd month. Because the palm oil contract last trading day is on the 15th, but the rollover period actually it might start early, it might start maybe 10th, maybe 9th. Yeah, so if you open more than one contract, you can observe the volume and when the rollover period starts, so that you can roll over more efficiently. Yeah, so I think this is the most efficient way to add products. As for KLCR, right, same thing. Just go to the lookup, this icon, then memorize KLI, double click KLI, then just choose the available contract. Yep, so this is how you use the quote monitor. Okay, so after you've opened the quote monitor, right? Let me see if any question. Okay, yeah. So by the meantime, at the meantime, right? If you have any questions, just post it on the group first, in case sometimes we might have more questions later, then you forget your first question. So just post in the group, and we'll try to answer everything before the webinar ends. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the next thing we want to do is to add chart. So just go to this tabs at the left-hand side, click on the chart. Yeah. And what we need to do now is to link the quote monitor and the chart. By doing this, right, you can click on this and just select the color. Make sure it's the same color. Yeah. So when it is linked, the moment you click on the contract code, yeah, then the chart will show the contract that you click. So it's very convenient. And then you can play around the chart, you can change the day, the intraday, which time frame you want to look at, and also add the indicator. Not here. Yeah, you can play around, you can find the indicators, select indicators, so you can customize your indicators as well. Okay, now let's look back to the quote monitor. So usually the quote monitor shows a lot of information. There's a long bar here. When you scroll, you see a lot of information. So what we need to do next is to customize your quote monitor so that you only see the information you need. So to do this, you click on this settings button, select column, and so you can remove the columns, the information that you don't need, so that it's shorter, it's easier to see all the information, important ones in one glance. So you can close everything, but do make sure that you have the last price here, because the last price is very important to gauge where is the market, what's the last traded price of the market. And also we need the last price to key in order. So just please leave the last price at the very front of the columns. Click save. Then you have a customized quote monitor. Also, there's an interesting feature here. If you want to make it look nice, if you have opened many quote monitor, many different charts already, you can also explore these 2 buttons here, so it will auto arrange your workspace for you. Yeah, it will arrange, and also you can drag your tabs around, make it larger. If you're not auto arranging, you can make it larger and smaller. Yeah, there's a adjust button here. Yeah, so you can move this tabs around. I personally prefer to have it auto arranged, so it's neat. Okay, next, let's learn how to key in your buy and sell, buy and sell order, how to buy and sell futures contract. So just choose the contract you want. Let's use the FCPO third month, which is the August month now. And click on any price you see. So if you see the last price, if the last price is in the front of your quote monitor, you can click on the price, and this order pad will come out. This is where you key in your order. So if you left click right, the buy order ticket will come out. If you right click, the sell order ticket will come out. As easy as that. So let's use the sell order ticket as an example to see how to enter an order. First thing is to check whether this is the contract you want to place an order. So do check the contract and check whether it is the correct month that you want to place order. Check the quantity. Let's make it as one lot. And order type. Order type is very important. So if you are the default setup is limit order. So what does a limit order mean? Limit order usually means an order. We usually use limit order for queuing for a price, queue to sell or queue to buy. So if you key in a limit order, let's say you want to sell, you key in a limit order, you should key in an order price that is higher than the current market price. So this is the current market price. So your order, if you want to key in a limit order, yes, it can be the same as the current market price, or you can make it higher so that you are queuing to sell when the price hit your price, which is higher than the current market price, then only your order will be sold. So what if you have a limit order, but your price is lower than the current market price? So if it's limit order lower than the current market price, you click confirm, right? Your order will immediately be sold at the market price. Yeah, because you're queuing to sell at the price lower than what is being offered. So yeah, it will be filled immediately. So you have to be really careful with this. There are also other order types available. Market is don't care, you don't need to change the price. It means when you want to grab the order at whatever price, you want to grab the order immediately, then you can choose the market order. So you see, yeah, the price section is not available. So you make it a market order and then just click sell, it will match at the market price. Stop price, I will explain later how to place a stop order. So just stick with the limit order first. So when you confirm your price, yep, and also your lifetime of the order. So this is where you choose whether you want your order to be valid for 1 day only, 1 trade day only, or you can choose good to cancel GTC. Means your order will be active for the next day, the day after, until you cancel this order. You can also use good to date. You can choose the date. You can choose when this order will expire. So a date selection will be available. Means, let's say you want this order to be valid from today until next Monday, then you just choose next Monday. So by next Monday, if the order is not filled, your order will be expired. Yeah. So that's how you key in a normal limit order. Yep. Next, I want to explain how does a stop order works. Okay, using a buy order as an example, a stop order means it is actually a risk, very good for your risk management, because we always say when you trade, the most important thing is to stop loss when the market goes against you. So do make sure if you have a position, do make sure you always have a stop order that goes with your open position. Yeah. So when the market goes against you, your losses will be controlled. So the way to key in a stop order is change the order type to stop. And if your stop order is a buy stop order means you originally have a short position, so you need a buy stop order. So when the market goes against you, have a short position means the market is going up, right? So you need to stop your losses when the market goes beyond the level that you can accept. So yeah, so the buy stop order, the price of the buy stop order, right? It needs to be above. It needs to be above the current market price. So it means that when the price, your buy price, when it moves up to hit your stop order, then only your order will be sent out and match at the market. Yeah, so this is a little bit different from what limit order is. So if for a limit, if it's not a stop order, if it's a limit order, right? If you key in the limit buy order above the market price, it will immediately fill at market price. Let's say if you put a limit order above this 3498, it will immediately fill at 3498 or some available quotes near 3498. Yeah. So you need to be very careful when you're setting a stop order. Make sure your order type is a stop. Then means if your stop order is at 3502, means the price move to 3502, only your order will be triggered and match at the market. Okay, some people would like to use stop with limit also. So there are other order types available, STL and STWL. I personally don't really recommend using the STL because I don't think it serves its purpose, but you can choose to use the STWL, which is stop with limit, so that you know what is the range of the stop price will be stopped out. Example, if you only use a stop order for this stop order, right? There's only one place to key in your price. Means when it hits 3502, then it will match at whatever price that is higher than 3502. But if you key in a STWL, stop with limit order, when it hits 3502, right? You also need to set a limit. Let's say we set 3512. So your stop order will be hit between the price of 3502 and 3512. But there's also a risk keying in this stop with limit, because let's say if the market gaps, so the price suddenly jump above, suddenly skip all these 10 ticks, suddenly jump above 3512, means from 3501, let's say jump to 3513. So your order will immediately become a limit buy order, means your stop loss doesn't work when the market jumps above your limit. Yeah, it might be a bit confusing if you are hearing this the first time, but yeah, this is how it works. You can pose your question in the Q&A if you want me to explain it again. Yep, so this is how easily you can place an order. So you can start practicing with the limit order first, then go ahead with the stop order. Okay, next is understanding your trading portfolio and fund summary. This is also very, very important because we want to know what orders you place and what position you have in your account, and also what are the funds, what are your current money status. So we will look for the account information tab here. Click on it. I accidentally clicked 2 times. Okay, so there are 3 tabs available here in the account information. First is called the OPM. So when you click the OPM, remember to change your currency to ringgit. Yeah. So because most of our products your trading is in ringgit now, so it's easier to look at it in the ringgit currency lah. Yeah, and this is where the OPM is where you see your order and position monitoring. Okay, so in the morning, right, I have keyed in a buy FKLI trade. So it will appear here, say that I have a net long FKLI, net long 1 lot. Also, you can customize the columns here by clicking the settings button so that it only show the information you need. So here, right, you can check what is the last take of this product, this FKLI product on the May month, and it will show you status field at what price, and also the last tick and price, right? It's you can see what is your current profit and loss for this position. So it is very, very convenient. And this tab, right, it will also show you the orders that don't work. Means see, when I was when I keyed in a net when I open this buy position, I also keyed a sell. But this sell price, I keyed in 1413 and it never hit my sell price. So, and I keyed in a day order. So by the time market close at 5:15, right, the order will be expired. And it will show the order status here. Yep, I will explain why this FCPO trade is rejected later. So next thing, we go to the account information. And this is a very good summary of your the money status of your fund status of your account. Looking at the initial margin is the initial margin you are currently using. Means I have a one FKLI position now. The initial margin for FKLI is 4,005. Then it will show here. And the second one is initial margin including orders. So means if you have a working order means an order that is not filled yet. Let's say you have a buy one FKLI position and you are keying another buy FKLI position, but it's not filled yet. It will count the unfilled orders, the margin of the unfilled orders here. So total it will be, if you have that buy or working order queuing, you have a 9,000 initial margin with orders here. Yeah, this is the start of the day balance. Means you can see what is the start of the day, what is the balance you have start of the day, and you can compare with your balance by the end of the day to see your what is your P&L on the day itself. Scroll down a bit. Purchasing power. Purchasing power is after deducting your margin, right? What is the leftover fund that you can use to place a new order? This is your purchasing power. Maintenance margin, if you're only trading a Bursa product, the initial margin and maintenance margin should be the same. Open trade equity. Open trade equity is the profit and loss for the day. I usually don't use the total account equity. I will look at the net liquidation value. Means net liquidation value means after you have sold all your position, after you have closed all your position, what is the value? What's the total value of the your portfolio? So means this net liquidation value, it includes your current outstanding profit and loss and whatever funds that you have not utilized. So this is like your total value. Yeah, that's about it. But as for account summary, right, this is only a nice presentation of your fund status. So you can actually play around, do some settings here, so you can have a nice presentation of your funds. Okay, I think that's about it. These 3 tabs are the most important tabs to start your first trade. There are also other tabs available, like the price ladder. give a bit of intro for this price ladder. Also, don't forget to link this price ladder with your quote monitor, so it's convenient to choose the products. Yeah, what the price ladder do is, first thing, it is a more convenient way to place order. So if you move the cursor here, and so when you click on something, it will show whether you want to place a buy stop order at this price or a sell limit order at this price. So it's a faster way to key in order. But if you are new, you can start with the quote monitor, because the order ticket is more complete. Yeah, in the price ladder, right, you can also see the market depth. Market depth means what is the orders that are queuing now. How to see it is like currently for this price 3561, this price, right? You can see that there's one cell queuing at 3561. You see that there's six slots queuing to buy at 3557. Yeah. So if you want to join the queue, you join the queue, and then the number will increase by the quantity that you place. So this is called the market depth. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I think we can go into the questions already. Oh, by the way, just to ask Shane a bit, do we want to do the Q&A after Luna's session, or we can do a bit of Q&A now?
Well, which one do you think would be more effective?
So audience, you want to do some questions now until maybe 10 minutes of a Q&A, and maybe continue more Q&A later, or you prefer to go ahead with the DVTC, understanding what is the derivative trading challenge about? Let's see what the audience want. Okay, I'll see the first five lah. First five. See whether we should do now or later. Okay, so now
let's do now lah. I mean, we cover that a little bit first.
Okay, yeah. I think there are more nows. Okay.
Yeah. So the first question by Jessica is, what is rollover period? I think you have mentioned it a few times.
Rollover period. Okay. Rollover period, because this is a futures contract, we got many months. So rollover period means the changing of the most active month, most traded month. Because when the spot month expires, spot month means no more trading for the spot month, means the second month will become the spot month, and it will be nearer to the expiry date. Usually, like for contract like a physically delivered contract like FCPO, you literally, if you're a seller, you literally need to deliver that 25 metric tons of oil to the port tank installation. And if you're not a physical player of palm oil, you don't want to do that. So usually traders purely trading on price will exit the position before the contract expires. So they want to trade a little bit further from the expiry date, so they don't bear the risk of having to go into the delivery period. So rollover period means when one contract moves towards the expiry date, means it is time for traders to change to the next contract, change to trade the next contract. So this is the rollover what the rollover means. I hope I've answered your question.
Thank you, Susan. The next question is, what is open interest? Is it similar to volume?
Okay, open interest is not the same as volume. Open interest is because futures, right, is it's not like stocks. Stocks, there is a limited amount of shares available, but futures is depending on open contracts. Means when you enter a buy position, there is always someone that is on the sell side, when a buy matches with a sell side, that means one contract is being opened. It can be unlimited amount of contracts being opened. So it is the number of open contracts of the whole market. Whereas volume, right? Volume is the number of trades happening on the day itself. I mean, the volume shown here in the quote monitor is the number of trades on that trade day itself. Means it doesn't count whether the position is open or closed. It means trading only. Yeah, so it's something different.
So when the position is closed, so the open interest will drop, am I right?
Yeah, but this is looking at the market as a whole. Yeah, looking at the market as a whole. When you close your own position, it might mean it is a opening of a new position for another person. So this open interest, usually it updates by the end of the trade day to see after the market has after all the open contracts has been matched out, means has been confirmed closed, and we see what is the by the end of the day, what is the open contracts available.
All right, thank you so much, Susan. So the next question is DTS price feed real time?
Is DTS price feed real time? For this one, I'm actually not so sure. Can Luna help?
Yes, it's real time. It's real time.
Okay, it's real time. Okay, so Bursa is investing a lot of money, okay, to provide you the real time price feed. So make sure you make full use of it. Okay, the next question is by Lim. So just now you mentioned about good till date. So the question is, how many days, what is maximum days is allowed in the good till date order?
Okay, we can explore now. Good till date. Yeah, I think it didn't have. Let's try December. Yeah, it's available. So I think it's good for quite a long period of time.
Okay. So how much capital is given in a virtual account in DTS?
100,000 ringgit.
Okay. So if they run out of this money, what should they do? Can they request for replenishment, or they have to?
No, it's just like real trading. So depending on your profit and loss, your strategy, if you are profiting, then your account balance will keep on increasing. So if you are at the losing side, then your account will be reducing.
All right.
That's the big.
Why my funds so less one in this account?
No, I think this is the demo. I think don't have the account balance of 100K.
I see. No wonder. That's why my order is rejected. When look at my account, yeah,
because this is the admin access one. So if for the others, if you have subscribed or registered for DVTC, once you log into your DTS, the default account balance will be 100K ringgit.
Okay. All right, I think it looks like now some questions may involve Miss Luna. So I think why don't we proceed with Luna's session first? Let us properly introduce Luna, and then we'll get back to question and answer. Is that okay, Susan?
Yep.
All right, so let me take over the screen sharing. Okay, thank you, Susan, for sharing with us about Derivative Trading Simulator. So if you are interested in DTS, you want to learn how to use it to create a virtual trading experience that are risk-free, please head on to Bursa Marketplace and then hover over the instruction given by Susan. Then you'll be able to create an account and play with it. All right. So next, we want to invite Miss Luna Yap to share with us what is DVTC. So allow me to briefly introduce Luna. So Luna joined Bursa Malaysia Derivative in 2016 and is currently the retail development lead for BMD. Her immediate responsibilities are to strategize overall marketing plans and execute retail marketing initiative for promotion of products and services under the umbrella of BMD. She's also tasked to be responsible for A&P planning, manage marketing A&P budget efficiently, and monitor its effectiveness to ensure positive ROI. Her roles are then expanded to be as the derivative education advisor to assist in structuring education program for the retail target segment. She graduated from Taipei Xing University in 2010 with a bachelor's degree in mass communication. So welcome, Luna.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thanks,
you?
Shane, for the short introduction.
All right, cool. So just let me stop sharing, and you may proceed to do your screen sharing.
All right, I'll be just straightforward. So thank you, Susan, for the wonderful session to teach everyone how to use DTS. So now that it's a good time, or we have a good platform for you to learn, you know, if you have attended some workshop or webinar, but you don't know where to practice first before you really enter into the market. And now is a good timing because Bursa Malaysia Derivatives has launched the 3rd annual Derivatives Virtual Trading Challenge. The registration period is ongoing until 21st July. So I think I saw some of the questions, some of you are asking when is the trading period and how long you can use the platform and so on. Susan also introduced that you can actually go to Bursa Marketplace to subscribe to use up the DTS. It's a 30 days free subscription. So that is only 30 days. You can't like pay to get extra days to use it. It's just 30 days. But now since we are launching this, running this campaign, in short DVTC, so you can actually have a longer time period to use to practice using DTS. So let's say you already registered today, so you can use the platform all the way until 21st July. Then we will like stop it. They need to do reset of all the account and then get you ready to start the challenge from 1st August until 30th August. So if you go to Bursa Marketplace, I think I better show you guys where to come to DVTC for more information. You go to bursamalaysia.com and you move your cursor to Bursa Marketplace, you will see Derivatives Market, and then you will see DVTC. So that's how you come to this page. So you scroll down, you can watch like some of the testimonials shared by the winners last year. And then, so just now I mentioned already, you can register until 21st July. And this challenge is open to Malaysian only, age 18 and above. So if you are a student, you can join as well, as long as you are Malaysian and age 18 and above. So here are the steps to guide you. How do you register? Okay, we have a long list of FAQ also. If you have any question, go to the FAQ session. If you can't find the answer for your question, then you can write into futures@bursamalaysia.com. So these are the products that are available to trade during the challenge: FCPO, FIPO, Gold contract, our KLCI contract, FM70, and FTSE for Good index. If you, okay, now this is the price for you to take note. This year, champion can take home 10,000, first runner up 7,000, and then second runner up can take home 5,000. So we have third runner up, you can bring home 4,000, and then fourth runner up take home 3,000. We also have prizes for the 6th place to the 10th place, which each winner can win 1,002, and 10 consolation prizes. Each winner can win 500. So if you come to the website later, we haven't launched the session. We also have a few workshop and webinar lines up to get let yourself to familiarize with some knowledge and trading strategy skill before you start joining the challenge. So please go to welcome to join. It's all free. You alternatively, you can go to Bursa Academy website. So go to Bursa Academy website, you can check what are the events that are upcoming and available for you to sign up. So before you join or register for the challenge, please study the terms and condition is available here. So you will know who are, understand the eligibility, you know, what are the minimum threshold that you should meet during the challenge. So we have already prepared a long list of questions for you. I believe it will be helpful. And since DTS is a real-time paper trade tools, so the challenge period will also following the actual trading hours. Every contract has a different trading hour, so make sure you study the contract spec, clearly understand their trading hours before you start placing your order in DTS. And this is just for your information, who are the past winners, and who knows, you will be the next winner for this year challenge. So I think that's about it. A brief introduction, what is DVTC all about. If you have any question about the challenge, feel free to put in the Q&A. I think just now I saw someone saying that he had registered DTS and also registered virtual trading challenge.
Yep.
So
the question
both
by
of
you,
these
it's fine.
is yeah, correct. These two will not link, yeah. So if you already subscribe to DTS, you will only get the access for 30 days. So you use that as practice. So if you register for DVTC, is a separate campaign. You can have a longer period to use it, and then you are eligible to join the challenge and stand a chance to win.
All right. Thank you so much, Luna, for the clarification. So now, if you have any questions to ask both our speakers today in regards to DTS or DVTC, you may write them in the Q&A box. We will answer and address your questions. So the next question is by Maslan. Can you explain the difference between stop and limit? I think probably you need to reiterate that, Susan.
Okay. Let me share the trading platform again. Okay, let me reiterate what's the difference of the stop and the limit order. Okay, go back to the order ticket. Let's say you want to set a buy. Start with a buy limit order first. So limit order, it's usually what we use when we want to queue to buy an order. So it is usually if you want to buy, it is usually lower queue to buy, lower than the market price. So let's say the market price is now 3488. So you want to queue to buy at 3485. So this is where you use the queue. So another side of the limit order is if you enter a limit order above the current market price, means if you enter much higher, 3490, and if the bid is available, around this market price, and you will buy the market price immediately. So this is how the limit order works. But if you change this to a stop order, right, it means that only when the current market price hit this 3490, only your order will be sent out and buy at the market price. This is the difference. Usually you use the stop order for stop loss, or some people may use the stop order to enter the market, because some people use a trading strategy when it hits a certain point, means the market is hitting, it is hitting the let's say hitting the resistance already, means some people's strategy may think that market will move further up, so they will use a stop order to set maybe slightly above the resistance, and when it hits the price, it buys, and hopefully the price will go further up, and then they can profit from that. So this is depends on how you want. It depends on your strategy. So this type of orders is very flexible. It allows you to place it according to your own strategy.
All right, thank you so much, Susan. I think June asked the question, demo account can last for how long? I think Luna just answered that, right? A month, 30 days, if I hear correctly.
Yes, correct.
30 days. Okay.
Unless they are DVTC participants.
Yep.
So the usage period is starting from the day they register for DVTC until 21st July. So the earlier you register for DVTC, you have a longer time to practice.
You mean when they sign up for DVTC, they can use DVTC account to log into DTS to practice.
Yes, use the detail that they register for DVTC to log in DTS and
Alright,
start practicing it.
Yeah.
So for those who register for DVTC, do remember to check your inbox or your junk mail to check the confirmation email sent from QSD, which is the system provider of DTS. So they will email sent to you, confirm that your registration is successful, and then this is the link to access the website, or you can download the QSD mobile version in your phone, and then you use the ID, username, and the password that you have registered for DVTC to log in and start practicing it.
All right. So for the avoidance of doubt, the DVTC, which is the Derivative Virtual Trading Challenge, will use the derivative trading simulator system to run.
To trade, yes.
Yes, to run the trade. So if you don't participate in the contest, then you only have a maximum of 1 month period to use the derivative trading simulator.
Yeah, and only one time for once. So like you register to subscribe to use it, just one time. If they detect you are using the same email address to subscribe again, it will be rejected.
But can I use a separate email address?
That one, I don't know. By
Okay.
that time, what you need to do is you need to contact your brokers, your preferred brokers, to ask them whether they have a demo account and so on. If you open account with brokers, definitely they will have something to offer you.
All right.
Okay.
So the next question is by Peter. For good till cancel contracts, are there any fees involved? Because one may long for too long.
Okay. If I interpret it correctly, I mean, is the platform going to charge an order that was placed too long? So no, it won't charge. It will only charge if you are using a live trading account. It will only charge when your order is filled. Yeah, your order that is not filled will not be charged.
All right. Thank you so much, Susan, for addressing the question. So how do we manually close our trading position? So there's the next question by Luis.
How do we manually close? Yeah, we need to key in an opposite order for your open position. Means if, let's say, okay, look at my account information now. I only have a net long FKLI. If I want to close this position, I need to key in a short. I need to key in a sell, and I adjust the price. Yep. Just now I tell everybody to key in a stop order, a stop loss order, which I haven't do it yet, so I better do it now. Stop order, and when the price is lower than a certain amount, I should get out of the market. So, yep, set it at 1400. Yeah, that's how we manually key in a sell order to get out of the market.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Susan. So Yifai has a follow-up question. I think Luna, Yifai say that he's a bit confused and unsure how he can get access to the DVTC account. Would you want to clarify a little bit?
If I think you need to check your email, there is a confirmation email from QSD to say that you have successfully registered for DVTC. Check your junk mail order. If you really didn't get it, you can write into futures@bursamalaysia.com and we will check it with QSD.
Thank you. Thank you.
You also need to take note like what is the username and password that you have used to register for DVTC. Because even you just go to DTS page where the one that Susan just showed you guys just now, there is a login for you to go to the there's a link for you to go to the login page. So you just need to use the username and password that you used to register for DVTC to log in. Then it should work that way.
All right. Now, Luna, if we have participated in DVTC, will our account in DTS be reset at the start of the challenge period?
Yes, that is why you only can use up to 21st July, which is the closing date of the registration. After that, QST will take some time to reset all the accounts because we may have like over 4,000 participants, so they need to take some time to reset the account.
All right.
So when on 1st August, when they log in, their account balance should back to the default setting, which is 100K ringgit virtual cash.
All right. Thank you so much, Luna. So the next question is by Zaim. I think it's addressed to Susan. So for this derivative trading simulator, does it come with API that allows us to trade programmatically? Or are there any APIs to get historical data?
I guess, yeah, I don't have the technical knowledge on the whether this DTS is available for API or not. But this, I think this is the web-based trading simulator. For QST, right? I'm not sure whether the app version is still available. Yeah, I think API, if API, right, if you want to test some program strategy, you may need to ask the QST for a further information, because this web-based platform, right, is actually a very simple platform for traders to key in trades fast and efficiently. Also available on the charts, it's available, but these are all quite basic functions normal traders are used to use. But there are more sophisticated traders like algo traders or program traders that use computerized system to enter trades. They may need more sophisticated. Yeah, you need to approach QST.
Thank you, Susan. The next question is about order type. Could you show us STWL order again? That's by Vision. Yeah.
STWL order. Okay.
Stop with limit order.
Can. Okay, using the FKL as example.
Yeah, I think STWL is very useful to help us to get unfavorable price once it gaps lah.
Yep. Okay. STWL. Okay. STW is actually a stop order, but with a limit. A stop order, if it's a stop order, only means you see the limit. The second section is not available. Cannot click. Cannot key in price here, because you can only key in one stop price. Means when the price hit that price level, your order will match at the market price. Difference with stop with limit, stop but with a limit. So means, let's say for this case, if you want to key in a stop with limit at the same price, means let's say you want to key in this 1404 stop, and the limit is the same price 1404. That means your price, the stop order will only match at 1404. So if you key in your limit another price, 140 price, means your price can either be matched between 1404 and 1405. So once if the market suddenly gaps, suddenly jumps, you're not able, or the market depth is not there, so your order is not hit and the market is going too fast. It means your stop order doesn't work already because the price has exceeded your limit. So yeah, this is how this STWL works.
Yeah, if I may add, right, if you are doing breakout strategies, then you will find that this kind of stop with limit order very helpful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you don't hit at the
if you trade breaks out,
the price that is too high.
Okay. So the next question is by Luis. What exactly is offset?
Offset. Offset. Okay, what I can guess now, because offset, it can means it can have a different meaning in different situations. Offset means it's the opposite, but I think it's like a opposite position. Actually, I'm not very sure with this. Maybe you can rephrase your question.
Yep. Maybe Louise, you can clarify a little bit so that Susan can understand your question better. Jessica would like to ask, if it is expired, will it auto complete the outstanding transactions?
Maybe can you repeat the question?
If it is expired, will it auto complete the outstanding transactions?
Okay, what I can guess from this question, maybe it means when your position, the position that you're holding, that the contract expired, whether it will close your contract or what will happen to your open position. Okay, if it expires, let's say if it's the FKLI, if you're holding the FKLI futures, if it expires, you will become it is a cash settled contract, means it will follow the final settlement price, means on the final trading day, then the final settlement price is out, then it will automatically calculate your profit and loss for you. And it's like you have exited the market at the final settlement price. So this is called like cash settled. As for FCPO, right? FCPO, because it's a physically delivered contract, and in real market, if you are not a physical player, you're not supposed to hold the contract to the delivery period. So your brokers will have to ask you to exit the market when it becomes the spot month already. So, but in this virtual trading simulator, right? I'm not sure if you hold a physically delivered contract until it expires. I'm not sure how it behaves. But if you want to try the account, try your strategy properly, you should roll over. You should close the contract that's going to expire and open another position for using a further contract. I've answered your question.
Thank you so much, Susan, for Thank you so much, Susan. Luis has already come back with the clarifying close my position. That's what he meant.
Close position.
Yeah.
Can I use offset to close my position? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think maybe you're asking the offset button here, right? Let me try to go to the offset button if I can find it. Okay. I think this is what Louis is asking. Offset and reverse. Yes, you can use the offset button to close your position. Click on it and it will show you an order ticket that closes your position. That's how it works. And if it's a reverse, means you see the quantity becomes 2. I click again. If you offset, because my open position is 1 lot only, then it will automatically generate an order ticket that closes your 1 lot. If you click reverse, means you close your position and open another position that is opposite your current position, means the quantity is 2. So the moment you close your buy, will automatically change to a sell side position. Hope I've answered your question.
Yep. Yeah, I want to clarify that this DTS is powered by QS. You log into your futures broking platform, some of the brokers who may have a different interface, okay, if they are using a different software provider. So the next question is, where do we see our portfolio of our holdings? So that's by Nick Muhammad Akil Rosilan.
Okay, so yeah, you can see your position, all the positions you're holding, whatever you have done in the account information. So you go to the OPM. I think if I remember correctly, it is order position monitoring. And yeah, this is where you see your positions. Like currently I have a FKLI long position, so it will show net long. And it will also show me other orders that I've placed, like place a new working order, a sell order to close this long position is available here. It will also show my expired order. And it will also show my rejected order. Like this rejected order, it will show me the reason why this order is rejected. Yeah, you can scroll to see your rejection message, special instruction, insufficient fund. Because in my account, I only have my net liquidation value is only 4,700. So it's only enough for one lot FKLI. So if I try to enter another FCPO position, my funds is insufficient, so it rejects my order. So this is where you have a clear view of what you've done.
All right. Thank you so much, Susan. So Maslan would like to ask, can you show us how do you key in MPCN23 in the codes monitor? My DTS does not have FCPO.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Can you show us how do you key in MPCN23 in the code monitor?
Okay. Okay, this is how I liked it, how I like to key in. I usually just double click and type MPC, MPC, and there's a drop down button here, selection. I will select the MPCN. Okay, I need to select again. Maybe I click something wrong. Yeah, so it will appear here. If you're not familiar with the codes, because like the Q, U, and N, right, it actually means the contract month. If I've memorized it, so like N means July. So you can actually refer to the month column here, so you know which month of contract is it. But answer the question.
So in reference, yes, he said thank you. All right. In reference to the question by Nick Mohammed just now, so he has a follow-up question, which is, so the unfilled order and contract we bought and sold will be in the same tab? The open order he means.
Oops, I think I lost you. Okay, never mind, I can see the question.
So what he means is in the portfolio, right? So the unfilled open order and contract will be in the same tab.
Unfilled order and contract we bought also in the same tab. The order. Yes, I think what you mean is whether we can see all the unfilled orders, bought sold, position in the same page. Yes, it's in the OPM. You can see that. Am I breaking?
Just now it was fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So the next question is, how do we see volume in DTS?
How do we see volume? Okay, I guess this is at the quote monitor. Okay, I think I need to make it bigger already. Quote monitor, right? You can scroll to the back. You can see the open interest here, the volume here. Yep, it's available in the quote monitor. If you want the volume to appear in the front, you can drag this volume and put it beside your last price maybe. Yep, and save. So you can observe the volume.
All right. Thank you, Susan. So why are there zero price bid and zero price at the bid and ask for contract for the August contract for FCPO?
Okay. August contract for FCPO. Zero bid and ask. I think this shouldn't happen.
Is it because now it is the evening trading hours?
No. Because even the July, I think I moved down a bit. I also opened the spot month so that it is easier to observe. Okay, spot month, second month, third month, and fourth month. I think this zero shouldn't appear. Okay, we may report to QSD. Why is this happening? Because there should be a bid ask, because when I clicked on the August contract and I looked at my this price ladder, right? I need to open back the price ladder. Let's see here. Yeah, that is actually bid and ask available. Yeah, good question. Yeah, so it shouldn't be zero. We will let QSD know. Yeah, took a screenshot already.
All right. Thank you, Susan. So the next question is by Risha. What is the difference between settlement and closing price?
Settlement and closing price. Okay. Settlement means is the closing price. Okay. I suppose you're asking the last price. Is the closing price column available here? Let me try to scroll. Close and settle. Okay, I suppose the closing price means the last price. The last price done before the market, when the market closed. Before the market closed, the last price that's done. So that's the closing price. But for futures contract, right, there's a way to settle a contract, do a daily settlement for the contract. The daily settlement is not the last price done for the market. It may be a VWAP. VWAP means a type of calculation, volume weighted calculation for the trades done between the last few minutes. Depending on different contracts, there are different ways to calculate the daily settlement price, so that the price is what the exchange feel like it is the fair price for the daily settlement. So it's not likely the last price done. I hope I've answered your question.
All right, thank you, Susan. Sunny Saifu would like to ask, how do we select FCPO calendar spread contract in DTS?
Okay, good question. Let's try to open a calendar spread contract. Futures, we change to strategies. And hold on. Okay, it's not available in the lookup. Maybe I'll try to key in the stock code, MPC N, MPC Q. Okay, I think I need to get back to you for this question. Can we get your email address?
Yeah, I think you may type your email address there. Susan will take it down and we'll get back to you. How do we find spread contract in the QST DTS? All right, so Sunny Side Full, you may write your email down.
Thank you.
Just now, I think I saw the options of equities and FX at the instrument type. That is very interesting. Can DTS power equities and FX?
Equity and FX.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, there is actually equity codes here, and it looks like they are US equities.
I think they.
But if I'm not mistaken, for DTS, when they log in, they will only see BND products. There will be no other products available in DTS.
Yep.
Because the version that Susan using is an admin version.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
So if CIFO, right, before we'll get back to you, the spread codes, right? So from my memory, right, I remember this there's the code for a spread code. I remember it is this MPC, a combination of the months you want. So it's maybe it's MPC N and MPC Q, something along these lines. But then, yeah, I couldn't find it. Oh, yeah, I think this is how we look for the spread codes. I think I figured it out already. Yeah, so the spread codes look like this. You need to type in this symbol. Forgot how to call this symbol. Yeah, if you can see it mentioned in the chat box. Saiful.
Yep, we see it. Yep.
Okay, thanks. Yep, so this is when you type this symbol, you type the MPC N23 and you type the symbol, then you will get the selection of the spread codes you want.
So in the DVTC, can we trade spread contract?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'm not sure why is it not available in this strategy section. It should be available. Yeah, not so sure why. Okay, so yeah, just remember MPCN, type the full code, type the symbol, and you get it. Same with the FKLI.
Semicolon.
Okay, thank you.
All right. The next question is by Peter. Can we short these contracts?
Yes, this is the nature of the futures contracts. Future contracts, you don't have. It's naturally available for short selling. So we can I mean, there's a lot of restrictions if you want to short sell the stock market, but futures, it doesn't work that way. Futures, it comes with the short selling function naturally because it is it's like it doesn't have a limited number of stocks available. It is like it's using a concept of like an open contract. So if you open a short position, naturally there is someone opening a long position that match with you, which you and the counterparty are both anonymous to each other. So yes, naturally you can short sell.
Yep, you don't have to borrow the short sells. Okay, so that's the essence of futures trading. So that's why a lot of full-time traders like to do futures trading, because it offers the opportunity to profit from both directions, whether it is in the bull market or whether it's in a bear market. So in the bear market, you can easily short, and in the bull market, you can easily long to profit. So it is a recession-proof income if you master this futures trading skill. So for the next question is by Jessica Mock. Are we supposed to play only with the futures category in this derivative virtual trading challenge?
Yes, and it's only the 6 product that I showed just now. You can go to the DTC website to check out which are the 6 products. Because this challenge is actually mainly catered for beginner. So for you guys who have no experience in the market, never trade before, we also don't want to confuse you with too many products and the full range of products. Therefore, we only selected a few products that mainly cater for retail investor to try out. Yeah, so there are only 6 products: FCPO, FEPO, our Gold Futures, FGLD, FKLI, FM70, and F4GM.
All right, so these are the 6 products that are available for the trading challenge. Now, Risha asked the next question. Now, if you are really interested in understanding crude palm oil, so how do we read any updates or news for the crude palm oil? Is there any recommended website or apps?
Okay. Any news on crude palm oil? Okay. Generally, if you go to Google, you can type palm, and all the recent news will appear. That's the easiest and the no cost free way to find out the palm news. Yeah. You can also visit the MPOB website. The MPOB is the Malaysia Palm Oil Board. So you can check the newest release news, because like monthly they will release this production, export, import, and the stocks data monthly on the 10th of the 10th calendar day of every month. We will post there at the website. So yeah, these are the things that you can refer to, but it will also not usually it will be available in the news as well. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much,
So,
Susan. Queen Go would like to ask, what does TOP stand for in BMD?
Sorry, again, TOP?
Yeah, what does TOP stand for in BMD?
Top. Oh, okay. I think this is a product code. Let me try to search whether there's a TOP available. FTOP, Top Glove Berhad. Futures of the Top Glove Berhad. But maybe we can ignore, or maybe it's only available in my login, because actually all this the stock, stock futures, single stock futures, these are called single stock futures. They are actually illiquid, and I don't think they are available for trading at the moment. So we will focus on the commodity futures, which is the FCPO, the FEPO, East Malaysia Palm Oil, the FOGM is the FTSE for Good Index futures, the KLCF futures, and gold futures as well. I think gold futures is available, FGLD gold futures. Yeah, the single stock futures, I don't think it is available in your platform. Hope I've answered your question.
All right, thank you, Susan. Joseph would like to ask, referring to FGLD, what is contract multiplier and how do you work out the contract size?
Okay, FGLD is a very special contract. Okay, it is actually a contract, make it so that you can track the US gold price that you price, because it is priced in US dollar. Let's open the F gold, the F gold contract. look at how it works. GLD, let's use the spot month. Okay. So the price you see here, is actually a US dollar price per troy ounce. US dollar price means when you read the news everywhere, it is globally recognized and commonly used way to read the gold price. Like all the international news, they will publish the gold price in US dollar per troy ounce. So this is what we do. But when the multiplier is 40, right? But for this gold contract, although it is priced in US dollar, it actually settles in ringgit. So that this gold contract is specially made to cater the local market. So that the local market, we can track the US dollar gold price, that is the standard is global standard price. But we don't have to use US dollar to trade this contract because we make a fixed multiplier that is 40. And how it works is, let's say if you long gold at, let's say 1960, and you sell gold at 1962, you benefit 2 US dollar, right? What you do is you take the 2 US dollar and you times 40, and that's the profit and loss you get.
All right, thank you so much, Susan. So let's do one last question. Does other country also have their own crude palm oil futures exchange? That's by Risha.
Sorry, again?
The last question is by Risha Zulaika. Does other country also have their own crude palm oil futures exchange?
Okay, other countries have their commodity exchange or exchange which is not specifically talking about a commodity. Maybe they have palm oil, soybean oil, wheat, other commodities. They may have the crude palm oil contract, but currently Bursa's crude palm oil contract is the most popular crude palm oil contract. But there are some other variations of palm oil contract, maybe the palm olein, the palm kernel contract. It may be available in other exchange. But for crude palm oil itself, BMD is the most actively traded and it is a global benchmark.
Yep. So this is Malaysia Boleh. Okay, we have the world's benchmark. Okay, the futures in crude palm oil. So with that, we'd like to more or less wrap up the sessions today. So the webinar today is all about derivative trading simulator and also the DVTC, Derivative Virtual Trading Challenge. So if you're keen to practice your skill in participating in a trading challenge, you may consider join Derivative Virtual Trading Challenge. There's a chance for you to showcase your skill and potentially be in the running of winning some cash prizes. Okay, the champion will walk over with 10,000. The total cash prize pool is 40,000 for you to win. All right. So today we just give you an introduction to the platforms, but we also have a series of webinars to teach you strategies on how you can ace the challenge and emerge as a winner. So stay tuned for more emails from us, or pay close attention to our social media, also Bursa Malaysia social media, as we promote more of these workshop and seminars and webinars to teach you about strategies to win in this contest. All right. So let me just take over by sharing my screen. So our next webinar, which will share with you strategies, is how to start day trading futures like a professional. So this webinar will be conducted by Mr. David Loh. So it's happening on the 6th of June 2023, 8:30 to 10 p.m. So I've just given you the registration link. So if you want to learn how do you approach trading futures, day trading futures like a prop trader, like a professional, you may join this webinar for you to learn what are necessary mindset to build, what are the trading tools you must have, and what are trading system you must develop to be able to day trade futures like a professional. All right. So with that, I would like to thank all of you here for staying tuned until the end of this webinar. So ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from Miss Susan Low, who is a senior executive of BMD, Bursa Malaysia Derivative, and also Miss Luna Yap, who is a senior manager of Bursa Malaysia Derivative. So thank you to both ladies for gracing our events today.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
All right. See you in our next webinar. Bye-bye.